This is genuinely as about low as you can stoop. Maybe besides a couple things. But to be on the wrong end of this, bro, is atrocious. And when you are chosen, bro, I guarantee you this will happen. I guarantee you this will happen. People will slander your name. People will turn others against you. People will do you dirty. Very dirty. You can't tell me none of you guys have ever had this experience before where someone you probably even knew well in life, turned someone or even groups of people against you for no actual reason. None. You're probably a better person and had better morals and integrity, more empathy than all these people, but they'd be the ones turning other people against you, and you're as innocent as it comes. Am I wrong? It's an earth-shattering experience when it happens. This kind of stuff has not happened to me in a long while. Maybe in little ways. Nothing too crazy for a while, but I remember and I know what it feels like. And it is atrocious. To have people view you, bro, in a way that you're not, is awful. It's an awful feeling, and so many people do this today. Not many people are actually willing to give you your due respect. Not many people. And bro, I swear to God, when people give me the respect I deserve and say nice things and good things, it's not even that they're yoking you up or saying all these crazy things. It's just even the little things, bro. People notice one good thing about you. People say one good thing about you. It's just something positive. It hits home. After so much negativity was thrown on you, after so many people, and the people that you were once closest with have turned on you, to even hear from anybody, from strangers, from anybody, bro, what you deserve to hear for such a long time and really never have, because of how much dirt people thrown on you. It's very warming. It's like you appreciate it, bro, more than just about anything on earth. Because so many people view you in a way that you're just not. And it's an awful feeling. Could you imagine being Michael Jordan and people viewing you as a serial killer? And that's a pretty crazy extent, but you guys get what I'm saying. Could you imagine being someone much greater than people's trying to view you or see you or talk to you as? I don't let people in my life that don't talk to me the right way, bro. If they're trying to belittle me, downgrade me, do anything like that, and these are what gang stalkers do. It's the same thing. They all do the same things. They treat you very poorly, like shit. They will turn others against you. It's just this like cult. It's this evil presence of them. Like you can't feel no good from these people at all. It's an awful feeling being around them, talking to them, doing anything with them. I blocked myself from so many of these people. And you know what's crazy? I even used to have people in my life that used to be perfectly fine. And they turned out that way. And they got in themselves, they got themselves in massive trouble. Huge messes. They got too hard into the booze, into the drugs, into the this, into the that, into the wrong girls. So many things. And they turned into monsters, bro. You try to tell them, you try to give them the right advice, and they just can't shake it. They become addicted to so many bad things, and they become these evil people. Unrecognizable. People that was almost like you, bro, growing up. And then you see them like that, and they become those kind of people. And the fact that you keep going through life, through your trials and tribulations, and you keep getting better, and you take the heat, you take the dirt. You eat dirt for a while. You feel the pain of life, which is what you need to feel to grow. They don't. They would rather soak themselves in liquor. They'd rather get high on whatever. They'd rather get with these crazy girls. It's all these temptations that they have. They're not willing to feel the pain of life. They're not willing to really be disciplined. Anybody could go do that, bro. Congratulations, you're a loser. If you do shit like that, bro, congratulations, you're a loser. Do you want your trophy? I'll put a big L on it. When you don't choose that life, when you choose discipline, which I have for so many years, I was not even close to that bad life. I never even stooped even close to anything like that. The most I ever done was drank a little bit of liquor on the weekends and party, was at the more important parties, with the more important people, with the cooler people. But that all comes to an end. I was never a sloth. I was never doing sloth things. I was never around bad people. But what's crazy is people you were once around can become bad people. Unrecognizable. Some go north, some go south. Live your life, don't look down. Keep your feet on the ground. You guys know that song. It's true. People go crazy in life sometimes, bro, and there's nothing you can do. Sometimes you can't even save your best mates that you used to have. Sometimes you can't. These be the same people, bro, when you do the right things and you take the right steps and you do the right things in life, that will stab you in the back. That will try to turn others against you. That'll do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. That's why you have to detach and not worry about that, which is what I've done, which is why I've never dealt with stuff like this in such a long time. But I'm giving you guys this advice. Some of you people are probably in crazy situations right now, around shady people, and I'm going to tell you right now, get away from those people. You got a place right here on my channel. You don't need them. And guess what? Whenever I was younger, whenever I made the decision that I did not need those people that started to become bad, because I never stuck around them for long at all. The seconds, the minutes, the hours I started to recognize these people are not good for me, I was gone. They started to change for the worst, I was gone. And I started to get more into YouTube. Make friends on YouTube, even before I had a channel. You start to watch other creators and stuff like that, and there you go. There's your tribe. People in real life across the internet is better for you than these schmucks in real life. And that's a fact. If you guys want to elevate in life, if you guys want to become the people you're supposed to be, get away from these clowns, bro, in real life. Sometimes that's what you have to do for a while. And surround your mind with people who you share a similar mindset with. And let the clowns be clowns. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. And avoid these gang stalking individuals, because they will target your ass. And they'll try to light it on fire. And to be on the wrong end of this is atrocious. You want no part of this at all. You want a clean life. You want a blissful life. Life is filled with uncomfortable, painful moments, with brief moments of bliss. No matter what you do in life, no matter what good you do in life, even all the good that you do, there's going to be pain involved. It's pain that's well worth it. That's what it is. And you will get moments of bliss. You'll get these brief moments of bliss, these wins. And that's what you want to experience in life. You don't want to experience the pain 24/7 of not being the person you're supposed to be, in a mess, with the wrong people, in the wrong area, with the wrong crowds, etc., etc. That's the last thing you or anybody else wants to experience. I hated every second of not being the person I was supposed to be. And I was not even that for long. Bro, I felt it for like seconds and minutes and hours. The second I never felt right in life, I instantly was doing the right things. I never let myself sink down so low. Ever. I was always really good at my intuition and knowing what to do. And I've done things for such a long time that wasn't even politically right. But at the time it served me. It wasn't crazily bad. Wasn't crazily bad. But there comes a time where if you keep doing certain things that, it's not that good, it's going to end up hurting you bad. That's the type of pain you don't want to feel. You want to feel the right pain. You want to feel that awakening pain. We all know what it's like to have those awakenings in life. It's not blissful. It ends up being that way after a while. But at first, it's weird. You feel like the world's coming to an end because your old world has come to an end. You're opening a new world. You're awakening, and there's new painful experiences in the awakening. But that's what you have to start to go through, and then you get the brief moments of bliss, the wins. That's how it works, bro. A lot of people's not willing to go through those times. I know so many people, bro, that get weak. They get weak. They get weak. They do certain things that holds them back. I'm always trying to do the right things because I know the payoff. I can't even feel good if I don't. Bro, if I said this in a video recently, if I was to just go drink some alcohol right now, I would feel like Earth is coming to an end. And it's not even that physical. It's more of my mental, knowing how wrong I was to do this right now. If I even have one sip of alcohol or anything, let's say a glass of wine, I mentally prepare for that moment. For a week in advance. It's like that, bro. I'm not a wild guy doing crazy things all the time. Bad things. I'm a wild guy doing positive things all the time, going crazy. I'm doing that. I'm not going wild doing negative things. Who can afford to do that, bro? People who are losing. Because if you do things like that, you will take L's. You will hold yourself back. You won't become the person you could have been. You could have been greater. This is the way I think. It's the winning mentality. And however far you're going to go, bro, it's on God. It's on you and it's on God. And if you give God the glory, He will give you the victory. And if you want the victory as well, and you're always doing the right things, you will wean yourself away from these gang-stalking people, these negative people, these negative forces and entities, and you will become a bona fide savage, bro. That's the person you want to be. You don't want to end up screwed up. You don't want to leave no stones unturned. You see vision for yourself, right? I do. I know you do too. You're going to take action on a regular day basis to make what you see come to pass. That's what it's all about. How could you knock somebody for living that life? I'll tell you what, all these losers, all these gang stalkers will. And you know what? There's more of those people than the people that choose the winning path. That's why sometimes it might feel like you're ganged up on. But as far as being on YouTube, bro, you will always have your tribe here. We're always going to be here. This is where it's at, bro. You don't need these MFers in real life. You don't need that, bro. I'm not saying don't have anybody, but you don't need these crazy people. If you're going to have people in real life, make sure they share a similar mentality as yourself. Make sure they're about that life. Make sure they have a great mindset and they want similar things that you want in your future. Otherwise, you go your way, let them do whatever they want to do, and that's how it's got to be. It's about staying healthy. It's about becoming your best, having some discipline. All these things lead to a much better life, bro. Much better. And for me, there's no other way about it. I love that shit, bro. It's this way or no way. As a kid, I knew this. As a teenager, I even knew it. You start to lose a little bit of sight of that, and then it sparks back. Because when I was in high school, coming on at the end of it, you start to get down these, I had issues with the ex. I was going through these negative situations, even with some friends. Things got stolen. Negative experiences, bro, that kind of brought me down. Big time brought me down, I'm not going to lie. And that's honestly what reignited my flame. To go through those pains. And then to spark back up and to realize who you are in your current situations is not what it is. That's not where it's at. And you're going to become who you're going to become at the end of the day. God has never allowed me to lose complete sight of who I ever was. Even when I was doing things that wasn't perfect, I still knew I was going to do great things. I just knew it. And there was even a lot of other people that knew it as well. And then you get some haters, etc., etc. More challenges, more trials, more tribulations. We keep going through it, bro, because we're tough. We are built that way. We are built for this shit. Not everybody is. But we are. And here we stay. And here we remain. And here we shall be and get to. Let's do it.